We are cursing the Strahd today. I am your wonderful, beautiful, handsome, in every way, dungeon master. I will be running the game. Let's go ahead and go around the table and introduce ourselves. You don't have to introduce your characters just yet. Just introduce yourself.
Well then, I guess I'll go ahead and start off as the loudmouth of the group. My name is Open and Sanded 894, commonly known as Xander.
He's the too many people talk at once.
Not everybody talk at once.
Too late. As you can tell, Xander is the class clown of the group.
And I haven't even had a shot of whiskey yet.
Yeah. So, hey, Xander. Terracosis, go ahead and introduce yourself again.
I'm Terracosis, and that's all you're getting from me. But people call me Damien.
That's all you're getting from me, except for this other thing I'm going to say. Romex, go ahead and introduce yourself.
You know me as Kyle, and I'm also
I do.
AKA Kai Riri.
Kai Riri.
Interesting way of putting it.
If it wasn't
Yeah.
Twitch, I would have said re.
Yeah. Maybe not.
Maybe so. Let's get them banned.
Reminder, we are streaming.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of streaming, DJ. Who are you?
Y'all can call me Captain Redbeard. That's all you're getting out of me.
Captain. Yeah, I just called you by your name.
Yeah, that my nickname, not my real name.
Oh.
Not his government-issued name.
Yeah, his real name is Degenerate Junkie.
Damn right.
Oh shit, my actual name is on my character. What the fuck?
Yeah, it sure is. It sure is.
I thought that's why you went ahead and said that's all you're getting out of me, is because we can clearly see that it isn't.
No, I didn't see that.
If you go in the upper right-hand corner, you can click on the little cog wheel there, and then go to personalization to display. You can change your name there.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Don't mind Damien. He's just an idiot.
We are off to a very weird start.
Always have been.
Who's this camera feller?
Believe it or not, that is our wonderful audience.
Oh god.
I was kind of hoping the DM would pick off on that.
DM's off in his own little world.
Sorry, things are breaking for me right now. Give me a
Damn.
second.
No.
30 minutes in, we're already kind of finishing
Foobarred.
up, wrapping up. Our characters are so damn good at level 1 that we broke the fabric of reality, and now everything's just going to shit.
Strahd's sitting there having to walk around with a bit of a limp. It's like, why does my ass hurt so much?
Hey Donovan, what's that not porn bookmark?
Don't worry about that.
Huh?
That's exactly what it sounds like. It's not porn.
Sure thing. Please call it corn or something.
Oh, come on, we're not that young. Just call it homework like we used to do.
It's homework.
No. Be dominant. Put in porn. Seriously, porn. Sorry, Twitch. I just realized that's probably against their TOS.
You could
That is
say
a
the
long
word.
title. I think that'd be interesting.
Let's see. What's their banned words list? Because they're a bunch of bullshit.
Porn's not one of them, I can tell you that.
Okay.
People say that word all the time.
Can't say simp, can you?
Nope.
Uh,
not that
you-
one.
You technically can. They just they don't want you using it in a manner in which it's aimed at someone specifically.
Gotcha.
Oh, really?
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
officially looking at phrases you cannot say on Twitch.
So say goodbye to the First Amendment.
Oh, that's
Okay,
been
we're
going along
starting
for a
off
long
with-
time now. Go ahead.
And finally,
Oh, he's been cutting out the whole time.
Oh, I see.
I was waiting for somebody to fall for it.
I was actually kind of perfect. Holy shit.
Well played.
Man, you should.
Bro had me in the first half, not gonna lie.
You should have like that fucking like censorship sound just playing when you're doing that.
I
Yeah.
don't need to sit there and make people think R2-D2's talking to him.
True.
So that's how I can get away with everything then.
That'll do it. All right. I'm actually going to screen share to the Discord some music so you guys can hear music.
Okay, well, don't sit there and like run out of your processing power on your PC.
No, my brain is the one that needs the processing power, not my computer.
Ah, gotcha.
Both. They're old and used.
Just like me. Oh.
Oh, this will work.
Is that Hassan Piker?
Huh?
Never mind.
I don't see Hassan Piker.
It was a video that you had that was gotta be on autoplay, but not now.
Oh, yeah. All right, so
You know, it'd be kind of cool if we could use Hollow Knight music.
we probably could. I love Hollow Knight.
Yeah, everybody loves Hollow Knight apparently.
I don't think
It's
the
good.
story's gotta matter. It's got mind.
You know what? You're right. Hollow Knight OST.
Are we really doing this?
Yeah, why
I'm
not?
not complaining.
I don't think it's on the actual stream, is it?
Oh, it's gonna be streamed, yeah.
Okay.
Good thing I don't stream.
All right. Starting off now. So, this is a tale of Barovia. It's a far off realm that is tied to some dark powers. And though your characters may not know it yet, their fates is going to be intertwined with these dark powers. Can everyone give me a d20 roll?
I don't know. Right in the middle.
I need one more from Xander.
Holy macros.
Okay.
Mine roll.
Twice.
Okay. So
Yeah, you got your first roll was a 2, so we'll go with that one for you. All right. Starting off with Welgir. Somewhere in the distant past of ancient feudal Japan, there was a large battle, a large bloody battle. Many lost on both sides, but one side stands victorious. And there was one warrior in particular that is walking home with his head held high. Whether it's because he's proud of what he did, or it's because he is looking forward to relaxing at his home after being gone for so long. Actually, why don't we ask him? Welgir, how are you feeling right now?
Pleased and happy. to be returning home from a long trek, from a long battle, and just to see home once more.
Do you think you would be traveling with your troop, or would you be traveling by yourself?
By myself.
By yourself, okay. A couple days into your track home, you're walking through a a heavily wooded area. You hear the sound of nature around you. It's probably somewhere in the afternoon, and it starts feeling like it's getting close to time to find a place to sleep for the night. What do you do?
I try to find a nice land or a nice tract of ground to actually start making a semi-decent camp.
Okay. Go ahead and make a survival check.
Okay. Pull up the character sheet real quick.
Okay. So, with the 17, you get a good look around. You find a really good area that both works for comfort and also security. You're able to keep your eyes all around you to know that you're not getting snuck up on either by enemies or creatures. You make camp and you settle in for the night. You have a hard time sleeping, probably because your mind drifts off to some of the things that you have been through throughout your life. Maybe your mind drifts to the bloody battle that you were just coming from. What do you think you would be thinking about right now, actually?
When the next conflict will come.
And it could
Because
come at any
unfortunately,
moment.
because unfortunately, the war that is raging seems to never end.
Yeah, conflict could come around at any time. You never know if this night could be your last. Go ahead and make me a perception check, please.
Ooh. Damn it.
3. All right. It's in these thoughts that you get lost. You think so hard about the coming days, the possibilities that could come to pass. Will you be in a fight tomorrow? Will you even survive tomorrow? Who knows? You only know that you gotta take every day by day, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But as you're thinking, what you failed to notice was you're now surrounded by a large mist.
I get up from my sitting position and draw my blade and call out, "Who goes there?"
You hear no reply. As far as you know.
I stand ready for battle just in case.
Okay. Make a perception check. Okay. Being surprised by the large mist around you, you're more vigilant than you were before. Your eyes dart around, trying to find any trace of any presence, really, be it enemy, friend, or just a wandering creature. You don't really see anything, though. What do you do?
I call out once more, "Show yourself, you fiend!"
Still no reply.
Then with that, I am going to walk into the mist, ready.
Okay. As you walk, you notice the ground beneath you starts getting softer, a little bit muddier. It's a little strange. This part of the country that you're in shouldn't be this muddy right now, not with this weather. Sure, it's misting, and even that's a little unusual for you.
I proceed onward, I guess.
Okay. You proceed onwards, and the ground beneath you still continues to be very soft, more so than you would expect. The trees start to become more sparse. They start to open up until you see a town. It's very strange because you weren't expecting to come upon a town for another day and a half. But it's a town, and the architecture is definitely not of what you're used to from where you are. You're used to traditional Japanese housing, but this is probably housing that your character's never seen before. It's more European in nature.
Interesting. For now, I'm going to go ahead and sheath my katana and cautiously approach the town.
All right. And as you approach the town, we are going to cut over to Cogliostro. So now, Cogliostro, you've
Cogliostro, at your service.
Cogliostro. You have lived a very harsh life, I would say. And you recently came into a new hobby. Would you be home right now? You would be, right?
I would absolutely be home, studying upon my new hobby, which has led into a lifelong dream.
Yeah, so I would say that you're probably in the study of your house, going over your new spells. You've learned how to scribe spells into your spell book. And you're probably playing around on, like, the different ways that you can pull from the weave.
Yes, it all makes sense now.
Make an Arcana check. That's pretty good. Right. So, the magic effects that you're able to just make with the wave of your hands and a few silly words, you're able to make...
Hippity bippity bobbity.
You're able to make all sorts of special effects, as it were, some visual effects, just from the palm of your hands. But you do feel like it's starting to get late. You look outside and you see that the sun is already set.
Oh, well, it looks to be like it's time for me to hit the hay, as the youngsters say.
So, you do your nightly routine. You get ready for bed. You, put your spell book in a safe space. A space... Yeah, a place where not even you will forget where it's at.
Yes, because I wear my robe, even to sleep.
Yeah.
I have a nasty habit of forgetting where I place it.
And as you're about to lay down, you hear what sounds like an animal in the distance. It's not a growl, but more of like a wolf that is already attacking something.
Should I be concerned?
You probably would. It's not normal for wolves to come this close to your house, even this far into the woods.
Okay. I'd imagine at this point I'd begin shutting windows, locking doors, and trying to remember to brush my teeth.
So you go to brush your teeth.
Preceded by shutting and locking windows and doors.
Yeah. You go to brush your teeth, and then you remembered that you needed to go shut and lock the doors. And then you're like, but man, I really gotta brush my teeth. And then
Remember, keep on brushing unless you want to have ganglios growing out of your gums.
and as you're brushing your teeth, make a perception check. Okay.
Damn, these teeth are looking quite right.
As you're brushing your teeth, you start to feel the house move. Your first thought is maybe it's an earthquake. But that doesn't feel quite right. This doesn't feel like an earthquake. And then you remembered you forgot to shut the windows and lock the windows and doors.
Oh, good heavens! I forgot. I need to go do that now.
And as you go approach the door to lock it, you start hearing banging on the door. Not from a person. It doesn't sound like a person's knock. It's just banging on the other side.
Somebody's home. Please go away.
And the animal you heard earlier sounds louder.
That's not good.
What do you do?
I think I might have a spell for this. And I go and try to pull out my spell book and just kind of flip through it to see if there's something I could do to at least make it go away.
Okay. What do you got in mind?
I'm thinking I'm going to use, let's see, thaumaturgy and make my voice sound big and loud and deep as I say, go away.
Okay. So, you cast thaumaturgy. You say the words that you think will make the monster go away, or whatever it is. Make an intimidation check. It's pretty good, actually.
Aided by magic. Do not mistake this as something I can actually do.
So as you yell out your words with great aggression, the door flies open, and there is a great wind, and it seems like it feels like it's tearing your house apart.
Go away, foul creature! Go away! As he's flailing his arms and just trying his best to make himself look big and fearsome, but really just flailing around nonchalantly.
Yeah. But as you're flailing, the house around you is getting torn apart, board by board, piece by piece.
Oh no! Not my home! Anything but my home!
It kind of feels like you might be in some kind of tornado or something. Make
The
a
first thing I... Oh, go ahead.
wisdom saving throw.
Okay, wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Right. So, yeah, the house around you is just it's just gone at this point. All the walls are gone. You got no more furniture. You're just standing there, getting yourself torn apart by this wind. Though, you don't take damage. You just feel like in your soul, you're getting hurt.
I would proceed to get in the fetal position, wrap my head around my, or wrap my arms around my head, and hope for the best at this point.
It's at this point that you wake up outside your house. Your house is there. You just realize that you might have been dreaming or hallucinating. You don't know which.
I knew I shouldn't have that chamomile tea. It always gives me the weird dreams.
Another thing you notice is that there is a great fog that has taken over the land around you.
Is that normal? Fog doesn't usually come in on this side in Neverwinter.
And in the distance, you see a shape. It looks humanoid.
Proceed to investigate the shape wearily.
So you cautiously proceed towards the shape. And at this point, you get a much clearer picture of the person you're looking at. DJ, why don't you go ahead and describe your character? If you're still there.
You deafened
Yes,
yourself.
No, I muted myself.
Go ahead and describe your
Things
character.
going on. Look, I'm actually a 6'7", oddly enough, gingered samurai. He's wearing basically a traditional samurai armor set minus his headpiece because that was just lost in the battle that came before. But he's wearing, he has his clan symbols upon his shoulder pauldrons, which is the Sioux family clan that he is a part of. And it's a cross between primarily black armor with highlights of crimson red bleeding into it. And he's got basically shoulder-length hair, but tied in a classic Ronin top knot with a nice groomed beard.
So, Cogliostro, that's what you see. Why don't you go ahead and describe yourself to the samurai that can now see you?
Okay, so what you see before you is an individual standing at roughly 6 feet even, wearing very plain robes on top of robes, just bundled himself and such, with very noticeable, like a crimson red pigment to his skin, with horns protruding straight out of his forehead and up into kind of like a ram style Graham style. And he's got this beautiful, like, snow white beard just coming down to mid-chest, neatly kept and trimmed, with pointy ears, giving a very demonic-looking presence if Santa Claus and the devil had a weird child.
Not knowing what the hell's he's looking at, Welgir is going to actually draw his katana and put himself in a battle stance and call out, "You die this day, yokai!"
Excuse me, I seem to be lost. I was wondering if you could give me a hand. I have no idea where I am or where we are. What was your name, good sir?
I am Welgir Takamura.
You must not be from these parts. That's a very unique name. Very well. I am Cogliostro. You may call me Cogs for short. Most of the young children do.
What are you?
Oh, studying to be a wizard. Forgive my appearance. Yes, I know I'm a little disheveled and what, but I swear I was home. My house was blown away in a storm, and I seem to be here now. Where are you from, good sir?
Japan.
Japan?
Japan. It is the home of my ancestors.
I'm not familiar with this land. I must admit I'm not very well learned in the geography of the world. What part of the Sword Coast are you from?
Sword Coast?
Oh,
I know not of this coast of swords.
dear me. It seems you are more lost than I am. Okay.
At this moment, considering he sees the more civilized nature of the demon that stands before him, he is going to sheath his katana, but he's still eyeing you.
Right. Well, I'm glad the cooler heads prevailed in diplomacy. You wouldn't happen... Well, no, given the fact that you're from... Japan, I think you said it was? Yes. Yes. Well...
Wait.
Does the term Faerun mean anything to you?
Faerun?
I take a note.
No.
Then I understand that maybe my appearance might be antagonistic.
Where I come from, you would be called a yokai, which means demon.
Oh, no. My family bloodline does stem from a pact of a demon long ago, but I, good sir, do not follow in the follies of demonhood. I am a purveyor of, well, recently of arcana nature. Although I spent the last 40, 50 years farming and being a husband, but it matters not. I, for one, you do not have to worry about any nefarious tricks.
All right, so I think
He's
at
going
this
to
point...
walk closer. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go ahead and finish what you're doing.
I think at this point, Welgir is going to actually calmly approach you and kind of stick his hand out to you. Here in Western parts, this is a sign of communion and friendship.
I don't know what part you're from, but I will gladly take this as friendship. And I proceed to shake his hand, nice and energetically.
I am Welgir Takamura again.
Welgir. Okay. And you see him just pull out a book and a quill and just start kind of writing on it, making a note of your name.
So I don't forget.
Not
It's,
DM.
I have kind of a age has kind of messed with my memory a bit. You see, not quite as sharp as I used to be. So, this day and age, I have to write down things in my book. You understand?
Analyzing enemy stratagems and such is very key.
Oh, this ain't enemy by chance. I'm hoping that this is a friendly encounter.
Oi. Oi. And he nods his head towards you.
Oh, well, I have no idea as to where we are. I felt like as if we were in a type of whirlwind of sorts. But
I merely encountered a fog, and when I walked, while I was walking, I found myself here.
Right. Well, it must have been of magical means to get you here, for you must have walked a very great distance from a land that I know not of. I think what we should do at this point is probably look for a settlement, a town, or something to indicate as to where we are.
Welgir's going to casually point to the buildings toward his side.
Make a perception check.
Why would I need to? I already knew about the town.
No, not you.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay, perception.
That's accurate.
All right. So you're not even looking in the direction he's pointing in.
What? You see him just kind of looking in every direction but the one you're looking at. He's just looking left, right, down, up, starting to spin around in circles.
Something wrong with this one.
I can't quite see it nearly as well as I used to. I'll trust your input and say that you know where you're going.
Somewhat, I guess.
All right. So at this point, I do. I think we can cut over to Grom. Mr. Grom.
Hi.
So you are. I have your notes here somewhere. Give me a second. You live in an old battlefield called the Battle of Bones, seated somewhere in the western heartlands in Faerun. I believe right now you are hunting, right?
Yes, hunting and foraging.
Hunting and foraging. All right, go ahead and make a survival check.
Are you streaming this?
Wish I could actually have my other monitor back, but I can't, so I have to do.
Whenever I can, I would
You
really
said
like to
survival.
watch it.
The roll. What do I roll?
14. Okay, that's pretty good. All right.
And Daddy,
Hold on, Dante's trying to get my attention. What, Dante?
can we stream this thing that me and you are going to do?
We can, but I really gotta focus on this right now. So, if you're gonna hang in here, why don't you go grab a book and read?
Yeah, I just deleted it.
Yeah. All right. Sorry about that. All right. So, as you're out in the wasteland, you look for what could pass as some kind of food to bring back to your tribe, and you come upon a stream of water. And in the water, it is strange. In fact, you could swear that just a couple weeks before now, the river was all dried up. But here, lo and behold, it seems like there's a good stream of water.
Probably is 8 to 10 feet deep, or what it is.
And as you look inside, you see that there seems to be a decent amount of fish, I would say.
I go ahead and equip my spear.
Go ahead and I guess roll to attack. Let's see what number you get.
Okay. 15.
All right. I imagine a fish probably doesn't have a very high armor class. You stab that
I
bitch.
would hope not.
You stab it, pull it out of the water. It's it seems like it might feed one person for the night. It's not very big.
At least one mouth won't go hungry.
Yeah. Make a perception check.
Will do.
Man, no one is perceptive in this group. What the fuck?
Excuse me?
Sorry.
Or I'm just too focused on getting more fish or trying to line up for another stab if they come to me, if they come close to the shore.
Yeah. So you wind up for another attack when you hear just 10 feet away from you the growl of a towering creature. And they're hungry.
I've seen it before. I know what happens if they get onto me. I cannot fight this. But I am too scared to move for right now. I ready my weapon.
Alright. It lunges at you with great speed and strength.
Knowing. Okay.
You block it with your spear, and it pushes you backwards 5 feet. And it keeps attacking you, and somehow you're able to stave off the attacks, but you feel like it's not going to last for much longer. You feel yourself getting pushed up to a cliff behind you.
Knowing fully well that probably my best bet is to survive this encounter is to chuck myself into the waters. I do so.
Alright, so you take a dive right as it makes one final great strike, fortunately missing you. And you, even more fortunately, are able to land into the pool of water beneath you. Your mind goes blank. Everything is dark. You can feel the haze of great impact from the water.
Knowing fully well that my breath is about to be no longer there, I automatically go for a breath, knowing fully well that may be my demise.
You swim up to catch your breath. And the first thing you notice was when you were fishing, it was daytime. But as you reach the tops of the water, you notice that not only is it a different time of day, but the atmosphere is completely changed. You look around and you're no longer in the wasteland, it seems, but in what seems like a really dark and foggy forest.
Where is the raging sun? Is my first thought.
Make a perception check. You look where the sun should be, and by that I mean you look up, and there's no sun. You can't even see above the trees, which is very strange for you.
Yes, indeed. The sunless realm does not exist yet. Here I am.
What do you do?
I go ahead and get one axe ready. After all, don't know where I'm at. Need to get myself prepped for anything. Do I happen to see any trails and whatnot. A beaten path.
It actually looks like the area around you doesn't have any trails, no beaten paths or anything like that. It seems like a fairly isolated area. In fact, you look behind you and you expect to see a waterfall, but there's no waterfall. There's no place to jump off of.
Where in the Battle of Bones am I? There is way more trees than there should be. In fact, these trees do not make any sense. What are these? Knowing fully well if I just stay put, something may happen. I go ahead and make my way forward. Make
Okay.
my own path.
So, you walk forward through the fog. Walking through the forest. And eventually, you come across a village. And
Do I recognize any buildings?
these buildings are of completely different architecture than what you're used to.
Let's no such thing as castles or keeps or fortresses, ruins and whatnot. Completely different from what I know.
Yep. Looks like a fairly small, whatever the opposite of lively is, village.
A desolate village.
There you go. You do, however, see two figures in the distance. One has taken it. Looks like they take an aggressive stance against the other. Before he puts up his blade, and they shake hands.
How do I derail this meeting? Nah. Grom, in an feeling unknown, yet can he see the figures from his point of view, like with detail?
He kind of gets the idea of like what race and stuff they are, like kind of like generic idea of what kind of armor they'd be wearing, but that's about it. They can't he can't see the great details right now because of how far away he is.
A handshake or two means mutual communion. He'll go ahead and just put his axe up, knowing fully well that he should probably be armed, and heads towards them.
Okay. So, as the two figures decide to group up and figure out where they are, you see an approaching half-orc in the distance. Go ahead and describe your character.
What's walking right towards you is, like he says, you can see that it's a half-orc, or at least one of you knows what a half-orc is. That has brown eyes when he gets closer, is 6'3" and whatnot. Hair is pretty much slicked back, well, not really slicked back, roughened up, but you can definitely tell it's black. His skin has been tanned by the heartless sun. Although you can definitely tell he's a little bit young. He is not wearing what some people would consider tatters. It's more along the lines of hardened hide from animals and such.
For our Japanese character, this must be wild.
Yeah, he's gonna be a little startled. He's gonna have his hand hovering over his blade, and he goes, "By the kami, more demons!"
And I said, that's my wife! Oh, another individual. Hey, old friend.
Do I get to see what these guys look like now?
Yeah, one's clearly a human wearing an outfit that does not seem familiar to you, whether through people that you know or stories that you've read. And the other one is clearly a tiefling.
Hi there. I haven't seen a. Are you a resident of this area by chance?
No. In fact,
Oh,
I come from a valley in the Western Heartlands. But this does not seem like the Western Heartlands.
no, it does not. And I don't think we're anywhere near Neverwinter. It appears that the three of us are, in fact, lost. I was hoping you might actually have some answers, but it appears not.
Certainly no Japan.
Oh, yes, I almost forgot. Welgir. This is the example of what we call an half-orc. While imposing, they are also civilized. No need to attack. Unless they attack first. In which case, I leave it to your discretion.
My name is Welgir Takamura.
I go by Grom. Where are we?
I unfortunately do not know. I was plucked out of my humble abode while I was preparing for an evening's night's rest. And our friend here doesn't seem to be from Faerun, let alone anywhere that we are aware of.
What do you mean, not a Faerun?
Well, he comes from a place called.
My homeland is known as Japan. I was fighting in the war when I rested for the evening, and then I was ensnared by a fog. I followed a trail, and it led me here where I met Cogs, was it?
Yes, Cogliostro, but please call me Cogs. That's what the youngins say.
Cogs is simple enough.
Yes, indeed.
And you said Takamura. Oh,
You may call me Taki for short, if you wish.
that helps.
Uh,
Thank you. He's taking note of what you guys are saying, but you can definitely tell he's looking around like he's being vigilant.
Oh, that reminds me.
You see him pull out his a notebook of some sorts and starts writing in it. And if you look over his shoulder, you can see that he's writing a name in there, and a kind of drawing a brief, picture of what you kind of vaguely look like in there.
I do not know what you write, but I definitely know my own image.
Yes, the old noggin has has a hard time retaining a few things. You know, a pan that kind of has a hard time retaining water, so to speak.
You must be book readers. That's good.
Recently,
Is that a
yes.
slur?
No, it's not. He's legitimately not really surprised, but ecstatic. Makes it to where he doesn't really have to, try to read something. He can't really read. He's barbarian.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So,
Pray tell, are you a learned fellow?
I only know of the woods and the plains and the deserts. I cannot read what you are writing.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. Having a fellow such as yourself will come in handy for someone of learned of the lands around, even if these are not your lands, so to speak.
Definitely not. I was being attacked by a great beast on the Battle of Bones, a wasteland.
Make a history check. Cogs.
Okay. History. That's insight. Bingo.
Okay, you've heard of the Battle of Bones.
Yes, terrible conflict indeed. What was your role there?
Not truly a role. The goblin horde attacked, and plenty of armies came to attack them. I remember that well.
Apologies, but what is a goblin?
Oh yes, I
Look
can't
at-
wait.
Look at me and think small and green. Longer ears. What they lack in strength, they make up for in numbers.
But the best thing is that if we find some out in the wilds, more than likely you have complete authority to slaughter them on sight. Nasty business, you see. I myself would not like to partake in such thing, but I fear someone with our new friend here, plus our young, agile-looking fellow here would probably be adept at taking out these little buggers. And in some cases, you can earn coin from it. So keep that in mind.
I do not believe we'll see goblins here. If it's a
Considering we have no idea where we are, we may or may not find something. But I'm merely helping our newly acquired friend here, just try to help educate him from what little knowledge I do have myself.
Thank you.
All right, I think this is a good time to go over to our final character, last but not least. Kymeelia. Kymeelia? Is that how you say it?
That is correct.
Okay, Kymeelia. You are somewhere in Faerun in an unspecified location. You are on a journey of self-importance to craft the perfect beer.
That sounds right.
And part of that search is finding the best hops. I want you to go ahead and make a survival check, please. $15, pretty good. All right. So you're traveling through the beaten path, as it were, making your way through the forest that you're traveling through. And in the distance, you see what looks like might make for. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how hops grow. How does that work?
It's just basically like beans.
Beans.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll say that you come across a magical bean forest. And by that I mean you find the perfect hop. What do you do?
Okay. I grab a couple and I put them in my bag and I take note of where I am.
All right. For that, you pull out a piece of paper, and I would say that you've probably been trying to keep a rough sketch of the road that you've been traveling. You don't have a map per se, but you have what you think might be the general a drawing of the general area, and you mark down where the hops are. What do you do now?
Look around to see if there's more.
All right, make a perception check. 15. You're nothing if not consistent. You take a good look around, and you get the idea that you've kind of cleared this part of the area of its hops, but also you do see in the distance a fog rolling in.
That's not good.
So what do you do?
I guess I just go check out the fog. Why not? I've never seen fog like that before.
Yeah, this is much thicker than what you're used to. Um, in fact, when you actually get into the fog, you find that you can't really see beyond 10 feet ahead of you. It's pretty crazy.
Jeez.
You can hear beyond the fog, but beyond your vision, there are some animals that are scattering as you step through. You hear some crows that fly off into the distance as you step past a bushel of grass.
What was that animal? Could I see it?
You look to see where you heard the animal, and you can't really see anything because the fog is just so thick that you're having a hard time seeing past it. What do you do?
Can I use an ability to like create fire?
I believe you have a spell that could do that. Let me just double check real quick. Bear with me a second.
Take your time.
No.
Too damn bad. You don't have a choice.
Alright, so you have a cantrip called Produce Flame. So you can.
It's like, can we use that stuff now, or is that for just like combat?
Oh, you can use it now. So
Turn that shit on. I can see what's going on.
you cast Produce Flame, and have you ever tried driving through a fog, and you turn your high beams on, and you find that it actually makes it harder to see through?
Yes.
Well, you got that kind of effect going on right now.
Well, shit.
And as you keep stepping forward, eventually the trees give way, and you're able to. And the fog also lightens up, and now you can see the same town from the other people. In fact, in the distance, you can see them as well. They're all talking to each other. And this is like the first set of people that you've seen in a while. Probably a day or two.
Yeah, I've been out here for a long time by myself.
Yeah. What do you do?
I just walk up to him.
Alright. And as you three are getting to know each other, learn about what each other knows, learn about what a goblin is, you see a female elf walking towards you. Go ahead and describe your character.
She's probably 5'5", 5'6", blonde, light skin, just a good-looking woman. If you're into that kind of thing.
Fair enough.
Hey, look, Kami. Another one appears.
This one definitely looks more human than the other two, but with pointy ears, and which you've never seen before.
Oh, perfect educational moment. Over here, my dear. Are you lost too?
Yes, very.
Seems to be we're all in the same pickle. We have no idea as to where we are either.
Pickles.
Forgive my lack of manners. I am Cogliostro out of luck, but please call me Cogs. That's what all the youngins say.
Yes, sir.
Grom here.
I am Welgir Takamura, but you may call me Taki.
So you guys are not from here either?
No, I was in my home at the east side of Neverwinter before some dastardly wind blew me and my home to this location. And I've been only here for like maybe, oh good lord, 5 minutes before meeting these fine gentlemen.
I came out of the water thinking I drowned, and yet here I am.
I came from the battlefield, and now I know nothing. From here, at least.
So, I'm assuming if you're lost too, you could join our little merry band and hopefully find where we are, and more importantly, how to get back to our respective locations.
Be great, because I'm lost.
Excellent, excellent. DM, was there a town location nearby?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Perception.
No, I don't think so.
Dastardly fog. I can't see Jack.
May I make a perception check?
Oh, you already know where the town is.
Yeah, I actually kind of just point at it, but this time with my whole hand rather than a finger.
You're like Will Smith pointing it to his wife towards the thing.
I choose to believe our friend here sees something because, to be fairly honest, this dastardly fog is making it very difficult for these old eyes to see anything.
You can see it.
That's a persuasion, Grom.
Oh, sorry. I'm persuading myself to see it.
That sounds alright.
Even better.
So,
I do see what Taki is talking about.
You do.
young fair maiden, I don't believe I caught your name.
My name is Kymeelia.
Ah, Kymeelia, wonderful name. Well, if it's not too imposing on you, would you like to join our merry band and continue to investigate as to our sudden appearance in this strange new land?
Yeah, of course, I'm not doing shit.
Excellent, excellent.
The faster I return home, the more I may find my family's blade.
We'll call you Kai.
Alright, so...
Easier for me to remember.
Yeah, there you go. Your party is now gathered, and he starts heading towards the village. Cog's following behind because he doesn't know where he's going. Eventually, you come across a gravel road, and the gravel road leads to the village. Its tall houses dark as tombstones. Nestled among these solemn dwellings are a handful of closed-up shops. Even the tavern is shut tight. A soft whimpering draws your eyes towards a pair of children standing in the middle of an otherwise lifeless street.
Oh,
Well,
dear me.
I'm going to actually cautiously approach and ask, "What is wrong, young ones?"
So, the children, it's a sister and a brother. The sister being the taller one. And the smaller one is weeping, clutching a stuffed doll. The girl hushes the boy and turns to you and says, There's a monster in the house." She points to a tall brick row house that has seen better days. Its windows are dark. It has it has a gated portico on the ground floor, and the rusty gate is slightly ajar. The houses on either side are abandoned, their windows and doors boarded up.
Kind of monster.
I don't know what it looks like. I just heard its terrible growls. Howls, not growls.
Friends, come.
I'm sorry. Did you say something?
The little ones here, their home is possessed by a monster, as they say.
That's no good. Well,
Usually it's best to leave this bead, but oh well. We'll follow Taki.
So you
I suppose we follow Taki into this growling house.
into the growling house. So you enter the house, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do a little house change, or a map change, as it were. Where is it?
Yeah.
I saw it just the other day. Oh, there it is. All right. I'm going to place your tokens now. And I think I still need to give him vision. So...
Because I can't see shit.
Yeah. Welgir is going to be up front, I assume. I imagine Grom will be right next to him.
Yep.
Followed by Kymeelia and Cogs. Alright.
Sounds right to me.
Who are you talking to, Cogs?
Oh, nothing. It's just that sometimes people's voices get stuck inside my mind. Ignore me.
You talk with spirits.
Come, spirits per se.
I see you playing Left 4 Dead 2.
Leave me alone. You were doing Call of Duty, so I don't want to hear it.
Now I stopped, actually.
You were.
Yeah, for about 20 minutes.
Sure, I'm looking at the right thing. Yeah, just the
Are you guys able to
Good thing
see
I
now?
left.
no, I don't think.
All I see is a tan background with a black square.
Yep.
Oh.
Do I need?
Well, that ain't right.
No, it
Oh.
ain't.
Why you sounding southern? You ain't southern as shit.
I'll fight you.
That
Bring
ain't
it.
southern. That's country. Southern is a lot more pleasant and slower, if you will.
And he ain't neither.
Oh, bless your heart, darling.
I'm southern.
What?
Yeah, I was about to say, John here is a southern boy. He may be native, but he still lives in the south.
Hey, hey.
Oh,
Hey, hey.
All right.
Hey, I'm Native American. I don't want to fucking hear it. I'm allowed to do that.
Okay, but that's not. Yeah.
All right. Let's try this. I need everyone to place their tokens in this square right here. You should be able to see it, I think.
I do not see what you're talking about.
It'll be in the bottom left-hand corner.
Left-hand corner. I put my token there, but it's still black.
Ah, there we go.
How do you actually put a token down?
Okay,
You
the
already
way
did.
I can't see shit.
Ah, there we go.
Chill. Chill.
Daddy, chill.
There we go.
Daddy,
Daddy, chill.
Okay. I can see.
Well, I
I
can
can see
fly.
clearly.
Kyle, can you drag your your character down to the bottom left-hand corner. You might have to click. Yeah. So over where the chat is, at the top, there's icons. There's one that looks like a book, not a series of books, but just a book. If you hover over, it'll say journal. Click on that, and then you'll see your character there.
I drug it down there. Did it show up?
I see your character picture, but not your token. Drag it by its name. Oh yeah, there you go. Now I just gotta give it vision. Alright, you should be able to see now.
Oof, okay.
Do you see?
Yeah, I see how this works now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but you'll get used to it.
The camera can't see everything though, so that's a problem. So I need to fix that. Okay, there we go. All right.
I'm back in a rattle.
It'd be right by Taki.
I'm also gonna do one more thing to set stuff up. Can you move your hand, please, Dante? I need the space to move my mouse. My moose.
The moose.
Wait, where?
Oh,
Xander, where's your character?
right,
Should be,
right below mine.
yeah, it should be like right in front
Oh.
of the door.
You were hiding, inside, Damien.
But yeah, you said I was going to be right by Taki. So if we're going into the doorway, we're going to the doorway.
Yeah.
Food just got called. I'm going to get some food.
Go get some
You
food.
got it. This might actually be a good time to take a break because I need to get Dante to bed anyways.
Okay, sounds good.
So we'll say, like a 15-minute break. How about that?
Cool.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Is everyone enjoying what they're getting so far?
Yes, actually. Oh, hi, Carnage.
It's fun. It's new. It's different, but it's fun.
It is.
How are you liking it so far?
It's not bad, but we haven't even fought anything yet.
True.
Not yet.
Oh, we'll get there.
I
Don't you
need-
worry.
No, I need a second monitor, 100%.
That would help a lot, yeah.
I installed that extension, but I still don't fully understand it.
I can come in there and show it around a little bit.
Alright. I'm gonna run outside while you pull Don to bed.
All right. Is everyone seeing the little green stuff around the character tokens?
Yes.
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is your health aura. You'll see it change colors as you lose health.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get Dante to bed. We'll be right back. Feel free to talk to each other. You are still on stream, so watch what you say.
Okay.
Raven, it is not homebrew. This is Curse of Strahd. Also, thanks for coming and watching. Hope you like it. All right, I'll get you to bed.
got that, Charlie.
Hope my old man voice isn't annoying anybody.
Pretty sure if it was, somebody would say something.
Knowing our friend group would probably endure it until eventually somebody has a crash out.
Yep. And I'm over here using a trench broomstick against skeletons.
I'm just playing Pokemon.
Well, you and I are the only ones here right now, so...
Uno momento, por favor.
And then there was one.
I am temporarily back.
What do you mean by temporarily?
I mean, I still need to help Kyle with his Beyond 20.
Ah, got it.
There.
He's outside smoting.
Careful, kids! Don't smoke, otherwise you'll start sounding like me!
So you enjoying the show, Raven? Having a good time?
I would hope so. Otherwise, I need to check my comedy card.
Oh, hello, Sassy. How you doing? Stolen. Yeah, no one else went for it. I can ping everyone. Wow. Good, I'm glad to hear that. I saw you stream and I said, hey, I know that guy. Yeah. Yeah, you do. Hold on. Yes?
I would hope so.
Open the door.
Ooh, that's a lot. Open the door.
Okay. Someone's banging on the door. I assume it's Jenna. As soon as Kyle's all set up, we'll get back into it.
Sounds peachy.
Yeah. As much as I like the Hollow Knight soundtrack, I probably should switch to something creepier. Oh my god. I'll be right back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Who else is here?
Just you, me, and Zan, as far as I'm aware. Donovan did return, but then he had disappeared again.
I'm a lurker. Leave me alone.
I'm sorry, what?
A lurker. It's a nickname given to people who usually browse like things like social media and stuff like that, but don't often put anything in.
You're playing Postal, okay.
What?
I checked your profile, you're playing Postal too. At least that's what it says you're doing.
Hello?
Oh, I totally forgot I had that game still active. Yeah, no, I'm not playing that.
What do you play?
Nothing.
Postal.
All right. Well, I'm back, so we can get started. Kyle, are you back?
He is not.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there he is.
Alright.
All right, cool. So now we can get back into it.
I don't want to, Papa. I do have a question for you, Donovan.
Sure.
Today I do need to get off at 9 o'clock, but for the rest of the time we do it, it's 6 through 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's 6 through 10 or 11, depending on when we start.
Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, today is just that one day where it needs to be 9. So.
Okay, that's fine.
9.
Appreciate
All right.
it. Just don't want to be like, hey, it's 9 o'clock, I'm gonna go. You can be like, what?
Yeah, no problem.
How
so
could you?
Why don't we go ahead and get back into it? So a wrought iron gate with hinges on one side and a lock on the other fills the archway of the stone portico. The gate is unlocked, and its rusty hinges shriek when the gate is opened. Oil lamps hang from the portico ceiling by chains, flanking a set of oaken doors to open into a grand foyer.
I'm actually going to step into the place.
Wait! Wait, before you go.
Yes, Cogs?
Quick question to the DM before I say this.
Okay.
Wait, where to go? Let's see. I don't have the. Are we worrying about material components for spells?
Only if it has a gold value.
Okay, so because one of my spells requires a firefly, would you put a gold coin on that?
No. It'll be in parentheses how much the value is.
Okay, because I've got a spell here I want to use that uses a firefly as a material component.
Yeah, well, generally, when you have a spellcasting focus, that takes the place of the component that doesn't have an actual value to it. Otherwise, if you use material components, it's assumed that while you're in town, you'll get the stuff you need for that.
Okay.
Wait! Before you walk in, Welgir, Taki, whichever you prefer, come here. I have something that would greatly aid you.
What is it?
Pull out your sword.
He, unsheaths his katana.
I touch the blade and I want to cast light on it.
Can you send that spell to the VTT so I can see it?
Oh, that was correct.
Is that like a 20-foot sphere or of bright light?
20-foot touch, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see here. You touch on one object that is no longer than 10 feet in any dimension. Until the spell ends, the object sheds a bright light for a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. The light can be colored as you like, completely covering the object with something opaque blocks the light. The spell ends if you cast it again or dismiss it as an action.
All right. You are now shining like a beacon.
This should apply. Since we do not appear to have torches at this particular moment, I figured that this would be perfect to shine the light in the darkness, so to speak.
I think I know a little, but thank you, Cogs.
Yes. I am so happy I finally got to use that spell.
I can't tell if that's player or character or both.
Take it as you will.
Let's go with both. And with that, I step foot in.
All right. You're now in the entrance. Do you open the door?
Yes.
All right. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Let me pull out my actual character sheet real quick. Where is my dex? Okay, there it is.
All right. As you open the door, you take 0d6 damage as the door just opens.
God. And I proceed to step forward. Cautiously, might I add.
All right. Hanging on the south wall of the foyer is a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms, a stylized golden windmill on a red field, flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. Mahogany-framed double doors lead into the foyer, or from the foyer. They also are set with panes of stained glass on the door. By the way, this is the south over here. This is north.
Okay.
Actually, you can see the compass right there.
Actually, no, I can't.
Oh, I guess you can't, but everyone else can.
I don't see a compass either.
You should be able to see it. It's to your right. It's on the map itself, so it's not going to follow you around or anything. But left is north, right is south, down is west, up is east.
Good to know, actually.
Yeah. So, what do you do?
I suggest we take it step by step, being extra careful.
Agreed.
We heard
Yes.
that there was a monster in here, and I do not wish to be a giant puppy's chew toy.
Nor I. And with that, I'm going to proceed to the next door.
Okay.
And I shall open it. Hopefully nothing bad happens.
Oh, I just realized you probably can't see the compass because it's on the GM layer.
Probably.
Oh well.
Is anyone
see.
else following? Because I don't want to be the the only one actually making decisions and whatnot.
I can't seem to go through the door unless I. There we go.
Yeah, it's like a very thin hole for you to move your
That's because the
character
other door wasn't open.
in. Oh. Okay. I didn't know we had the interactive doors here.
Yep, sure do.
We do indeed.
All right. A wide hall runs the width of the house, with a black marble fireplace at one end, and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a longsword with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. The wood-paneled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs.
This is a house for the daimyo.
What now?
The daimyo, a lord.
Oh, okay.
What do you do?
Too much.
proceed in and have a look at this fireplace.
Okay. You take a look at the fireplace. You see the sword that I was describing just a second ago.
Is there any
magic kind of radiating off of it by any chance?
Make an Arcana check to inspect for any arcane runes on it. 11. There are no arcane presence, no arcane symbols present. It is a non-magical sword.
Is there anything like attached to it, like I don't know, a trip mechanism or something I had to use as a trap in Resident Evil?
Make an investigation check. All right, that's a natural 20. So you get a good look at not just the sword, but the mount that it's on, and you get a really good idea of that it's just a mount. It's just a sword. There's nothing attached to the sword. It's just sitting on the mount, and the mount doesn't seem to be like a pressure plate or anything.
Proceed to grab said sword and bring it down to have a closer look at it.
All right, you pull it off. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Dexterity is not my strong suit.
A 20. Okay, so you take 0d6 damage as you pull the sword down.
Oh God! Oh, my heart! I don't think I can take much more of this.
Careful.
You got to keep them on your toes.
Okay, so who looks like to be the least armed person here?
Everyone in the group should have their starting equipment, the things that they would normally start with. So you can choose to use the longsword if you want. It's just a standard longsword. You're not going to get any bonuses from using it.
I'm pretty much packed with weapons. I don't need any.
And the samurai is good.
Kymeelia, how are you on weapons?
I'm okay for now.
Okay, I guess I will keep this sword to myself. I just wanted to make sure I'm not the most proficient person with these instruments of death.
Going for the old Gandalf the Grey look.
I guess so. Wait, who said that?
All right, what are you doing?
Guess I'm gonna go ahead and add that sword to my inventory. Is it just would we throw it under a regular longsword?
Yeah, just longsword.
Okay.
Can I hear any more noise from the creature?
Make a perception check.
Ooh, I like perceptions. Make a die perception.
All right, you give a good listen, and you listen really intently, but you don't seem to hear a monster.
Well, I do not see this creature. Shall we explore further?
Swell.
I still have a bad feeling about this. Go ahead.
Should we separate or should we stick together as a group?
Together. Divide and we shall fall.
Normally I would say go in separate ways, but I do not like this at all.
Okay, shall we check on the door to the east of us? The one that Kymeelia's hanging around? Or was.
I am fine with this.
Oh, you're inside me.
Ooh, romance already.
No.
No.
All right, guys, let's keep this swinging for the bark.
Oi.
So you go
I'm
to the
gonna
northern
go-
door,
Yeah.
or I guess eastern, not northern.
Yeah. Let's head on through. In fact, I think I will take the initiative this time.
I didn't say roll yet.
And I proceed through the door.
All right, so you walk in to the dining room. The centerpiece of this wood-paneled dining room is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-back chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the fireplace is a mahogany-framed painting of an apline veil. The wall paneling is carved with elegant images of deer among trees. Red silk drapes over the windows, and a tapestry depicts hunting dogs and horse-mounted aristocrats chasing after a wolf hangs from the iron rod bolted to the south wall.
Rather ornate.
This certainly looks better than my house for sure. Oh.
I get off the table.
See what they had to eat.
Yes. What is on the table exactly?
There's no food. It's just silverware and crystalware, like plates and such, but no food. It's as if the table was set for dinner, but the dinner never came.
I'd like to check the fireplace.
Okay. It's just your standard fireplace with a mahogany framed painting of an alpine veil mounted above.
Does it seem like it has not been used in quite a while?
Yeah, I would say that it looks very unkept.
Well, the fire has extinguished itself a long time ago, not been used.
Actually, scratch that. The fireplace looks like it has been well kept.
Oh.
Unused and well kept. Or if it has been used, they've cleaned it.
Alright. I may not know much about stone fireplaces, but I know when I see one. And yet, if it has been used, it's been cleaned, swept, no ashes, no logs.
Ashes.
Interesting. Tuckermore is going to head to the door on the west side.
While
Okay.
Grom goes out, another door leading back into the foyer, you said?
Yep. The main hall is what that is.
Main hall.
So, Taki walks into the Den of Wolves. This oak-paneled room looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves. 2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face the earth, with an oak table between them supporting a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabrum. A chandelier hangs above a cloth-covered table surrounded by 4 chairs. 2 cabinets stand against the wall.
Taki is going to move to the first one that he sees and kind of have a look around it.
Okay. You give a good look, and if you try to open it, you can see that it's locked.
He's going to, while still maintaining the katana in one hand, he's actually going to pull out a hatchet that he has to kind of see if he can snap the drawer open.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Why would they? What is wrong with these wolves?
Right, so you go to try to, I guess, pry it open with your hand axe, and you're actually having a hard time finding the right position to give you the right amount of leverage.
He puts his hand axe away. And he's actually hearing Grom. He's actually going to turn his attention to the stuffed wolves in the room. And he's going to actually take his katana and try to stab through one of them.
Okay. You stab the wolf, and surely enough, it is stuffed. It's got stuffing in it.
What is coming out of that wolf?
Cloth.
Oh, yes. These are stuffed. Apparently trophies for hunters. They sometimes like a reminder of what it is that they sent off with this mortal coil, so to speak.
That's barbaric.
A hunter takes the pelts off the animals used the meats. Why would anyone keep them as, what did you say, trophies?
Yes, some hunters do not respect nature as intended, so they merely take the pelts and instead of selling it to somebody who could use it, they decide to, I think the term is taxidermy? I'm not quite sure on that one, but they take these stuffings and they take the pelts and merge them together to create a likeness of what it is they hunted for their own self-gratification, or at least I would assume so.
Oh, are there two guys now? Am I going double vision?
No, I'm just clicking around over here.
Yeah. How uncanny is the wolf compared to a live one?
It's very lifelike.
I don't like it one bit.
Nor I. I'm leaving this room.
The form is there, yet nothing is inside it. No spirit.
Yes, it is unfortunate. I personally do not care for such thing.
What were you trying to attack over here, sir? While you're leaving the room.
I was wondering what secrets it held. My curiosity got the better of me for a moment.
And then I just go ahead and try to smash it open with my axe.
Alright.
Okay.
Roll to attack.
Will do. I should be proficient in that, right? To attack?
Yeah, I mean, you're making a weapon attack.
Yeah, should, right?
It's a cabinet. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yay.
Okay. You get some good damage on it. You think that with one more attack, it'll probably open.
One more swing.
Oh,
Go ahead and roll damage. Alright. With two hefty strikes against this cabinet door, not only is this cabinet door no longer usable, but it does swing open.
Hinges are kind of undone and shit.
Yeah, the wood is unsalvageable, save for a mending spell. So inside, you find a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, a hand crossbow, and 20 bolts for each weapon.
What type of weapon is this?
Oh, crossbow. Much like regular archery, except a little bit smaller. More for the single hand or double, depending on which you prefer.
Sakamoto's gonna kindly peg at his longbow that's strapped across his chest, just kind of, I think I will stick with what I know.
Grom, even though he's perplexed by the crossbows themselves, he does look at the bolts. And he's like, I can throw things.
Makeshift shuriken. Why not?
Just
Hopefully whoever lived here does not mind.
Judging from the state of this place, I would imagine there hasn't been someone here for some time.
I can tell. How many bolts they were?
There's a total of 60.
60.
And
So I'm just trying to figure out.
finger out.
Finger out. I'm trying to figure out how to add that to my list on Roll20. Unless I have to go to D&D Beyond and put that in there.
Only if you want to. I'm not going to keep track
Oh.
of it, so you don't need to worry about it.
Oh, I'm taking them.
Okay. Well, there you go.
So, anything else in this room, or is it just a dead? Or is this a dead area?
Well,
Yeah,
there
there
is the
is-
other cabinet.
Yeah, I was about to say there's another cabinet.
I'd like to leave the room before more smashing occurs.
I can only do so much. Doesn't seem right to keep on attacking things.
I'm going to leave it.
Okay. And somewhere else. Why can't my character get close to the it can't move onto the stairwell. It can only like go up 2 tiles and that's about it.
There might be something blocking that, but are you trying to go up the stairs?
Nah, I noticed it.
There
Okay.
is another room. 2 more, actually.
When I opened this, and I proceed to open into a small room, it looks like.
Okay. Yeah. So that room is a cloakroom. It has several black cloaks hanging from hooks on the walls. A top hat sits on the high shelf.
More things I do not know.
Welgir's gonna oddly eyeball the top hat. Cloaks? What is that?
Cogs.
Much like robes, they are for outward wear to help protect against weather and inclinations such as rain and ice and snow and whatnot. A great way to help also protect your equipment.
But why is it tall?
I honestly have no idea.
What is that particular object up there? And he's pointing out the top hat because he doesn't know what a top hat is.
That's what Welgir's been eyeballing.
Oh, this here is a type of headwear, mostly for style, and a symbol of, I think, authority.
And he just kind of passes it off to Welgir.
Here, I think you might be more invested in this.
He just kind of looks at it as like, the length is unnecessary.
Yes, but I could see it having a practical use for you. Storing maybe a dagger in there, perhaps?
No, I'm not taking this, and he puts it back on top of the shelf.
Okay.
Okay, well, I will certainly be taking one of these cloaks and inspecting it, seeing if I might be able to use such a thing. Kymeelia, I think this might also work well with you too.
Does it have stats?
No, but
No.
you look sick as fuck.
What more do you need?
Especially if it's the cloak of billowing.
True.
Oh god.
Shit, I'll take it.
Has no purpose except to look cool in action scenes.
Looks like a shit, yo.
All right. So what are you doing?
Oh,
Welgir is actually going to investigate the last room that's over here on the ground floor.
All right, go for it. This is the kitchen. The kitchen is tidy, with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. A work table has a cutting board and rolling pin atop of it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall, its bent iron stovepipes connected to a hole in the ceiling. Behind the stove, and to the left of a thin door leading to a well-stocked pantry.
how does the food look? Inside the pantry, I mean.
It looks
Yeah.
it
Open
looks
the door and
fresh.
find out.
Well, given the fact that he said stocked pantry, I'd assume we'd already opened it.
Nah, I just read that by accident. But all the food looks fresh.
Seemingly good. As if you can eat it right now.
I think having some food would definitely be something to keep in mind. From the looks of this place, I wouldn't say that there's a traveling merchant all too often around here. It may be a good idea to stockpile some of this.
What type of food are we talking about here?
Well, it's in a pantry, so there's probably nothing too perishable in there, unless it's like some meat inside a barrel of salt or some shit like that. Otherwise, you'll find vegetables and bread and the like.
Do I
No hot
recognize? Do I hops?
Yeah.
Hot beans.
No hot fries.
No hot
Some
fries.
Takis. Maybe some Takis in there.
I don't think there's any talkies.
Alright.
That hasn't been
Talkie
invented
right
yet.
here.
Not true.
I'm right here.
He picks up what he can only assume is a vegetable, because after all, he is quite hungry.
Cool.
He's just gotta go ahead and eat it.
All right. It is the blandest food you've ever tasted.
Doesn't taste right. But then
How's-
again, it's fresh.
It's fresh, but it doesn't taste right.
Definitely not a dish or now.
Tuh.
Well, that's certainly interesting.
Is there anything behind that door, Taki?
Find out.
Okay.
I open the door that I'm right next to.
Behind the small door in the southwest corner of the kitchen is a dumbwaiter. A 2-foot wide stone shaft containing a wooden elevator box attached to a simple rope and pulley mechanism that must be operated manually. Hanging next to the dumbwaiter is a tiny brass bell attached by wires to buttons in those other areas.
Ah, you've heard about these. You see, what this is a way for those who live upstairs would request food to be sent to their room. But unlike a classic person to go up the stairs and potentially drop it, they would ring this bell, and the cooks inside this room will place it on that thing and send it up towards the bedroom directly. Very posh, very posh.
Daimyo would love this. Then again, he might not.
And question for the DM: does it look like a person could fit in there?
A small person could.
Yeah. Look,
Yes.
I'm 5'7". I might be able to fit.
Yeah, a small
Well-
person. No, like their actual size needs to be small. A medium-sized creature couldn't fit in there.
Wonderful.
Yes. Also, I had learned that children sometimes would like to play with it. A nice way to get from one location to the other without anyone noticing. Unfortunately, I have heard some horrible accidents coming from that, so children shouldn't be playing with wannabe elevators.
I will promise that you know what you just said. I have no idea what an elevator is.
Nor I.
Right. All right. Well, I think the bottom floor is clear. Shall we ascend to the second level?
I believe so.
What say
And
you?
with that,
What say you, Kai?
Yes.
I guess all of us are going to go upstairs.
All right. Who goes first?
I will.
All right. So you begin to climb the stairs.
Yes.
I will be second.
Followed by Grom.
I will be third.
Oh,
Stop.
this-
Let go of your characters, please.
Okay, sorry.
I can't even move mine now, so.
You can't?
Nope. There we go.
Thank you.
All right. Unlit oil lamps are mounted on the walls of this elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a wooden framed portrait of the Durst family. There's the two people you saw at the front, as well as the two smiling children, the same children that you saw that was pointing into this house. Cradled in the father's arms is a swaddled baby, which the mother regards with a hint of scorn. Standing suits of armor flank wooden doors in the east and west walls. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and has visored helm shaped like a wolf's head. The doors are carved with dancing youth. And yeah, the marble staircase continues upwards.
Grom, I'm curious as to why there's an arm where it looks like a human standing up but motionless. Goes to inspect one of the four armors.
You look close, and it doesn't regard you in any way.
Oops, the wolves now just armor
Yes.
or men in steel.
Yes, yes. Another collection of wealthy individuals I'd like to present suits of armor for a collection, merely to gaze upon, rather than provide security.
Even a samurai's armor is always practical and ready.
Waste
Yes.
of metal.
It indeed a waste.
Strange.
hmm?
Strange. Is it just me? Or does that picture show the two kids from outside?
I have just thought about that myself. Indeed, that does look like them.
Let's look at their mother.
The scorn of resentment. I know that look all too well.
Resenting what, though?
The young infant. Probably a scandal, if I had to guess. Nobles have a tendency to play that they are above the rules placed upon them by man and deity. So, if I had to guess, I would say that this infant here was the result of adultery, and therefore, in order to keep good on the name, had to remain the secret. But the mistress knows. But that's just a guess.
Though sounds well informed.
I've heard tales in my time as a simple farmer. People come through my lands and tell me stories, and I have always listened with glee. For it's been my entire life of dream to become an adventurer.
Is this what you were hoping for adventure?
Not quite. A little more goblins and less creepy children and haunting hallways. But as the young'uns told me one point, beggars can't be choosers.
I may know our fate, and thus set us upon this course.
Right. I believe Frito is correct. Let us proceed forward.
Isn't his name Taki? Cogs?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Welgir's just gonna shake his head and actually open up the door that's up on the east side.
Okay.
You seem quiet, Kai. Anything
I'm
on
stuck.
your mind?
Yeah, I'm just stuck on the stairs.
Like her cloak is just like, fuck, I can't get it off a fucking splinter.
Like, for some reason I keep forgetting my name's Kai. Like, everybody calls me wrong.
Yeah. All right.
There we go. Idiot.
No, you're good. You're good. You step into the library. Red velvet drapes cover the window of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high-back chair face the entrance and the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in the corner of the room are two overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the high shelves.
This must be the master's study. Huh. Curious. The windmill. It appears on the same as the sword. I wonder if that is a symbol of the family crest or merely a reminder of origins. Who's to say?
And I'd like to investigate the desk.
All right. The desk has several items resting on top of it. There's an oil lamp, a jar of ink, quill pen, a tinderbox, and a letter kit containing a red wax candle. 4 blank sheets of parchment, and a wooden seal bearing the Durst family insignia, which is a windmill. You open up the desk drawer, and it's empty, except for an iron key.
I proceed to take the key. This
All right.
is interesting.
You have an iron key in your inventory now.
Welgir's going to inspect the bookshelf, see if there's anything noteworthy that catches his eye.
Make a perception check.
Did that do it?
It sure did. All right. You give a good once over this bookshelf, and you can't help but notice that one of the books in the shelf is a little off.
How off?
It kind of looks fake.
Welgir is actually going to grab it and pull.
You pull the book, and you see a secret door behind one of the bookshelves swing open.
Good show. Good show.
Well, that's one way to light a room.
This might be an excellent opportunity to learn more of this family's secret.
Welgir is going to inspect the interior of the secret room.
Okay.
And Cogs will be shortly behind it. Very eager to see this.
So you find the bookshelves are inside this room are packed with a bunch of tomes. There is a heavy wooden chest with clawed iron feet that stands against the south wall, its lid half closed. Sticking out of the chest is a skeleton in leather armor.
Oh, while the skeleton looks interesting, I'm very curious about these books. I'd like to take the time to have a look at some of them.
You take care of the books. I will inspect the skeleton.
Excellent, thank you.
All right, first the books. You just giving a quick glance through the books, you see that the books themselves describe a fiend summoning ritual and a necromantic ritual of a cult called the Priest of Osibus. You can study the books for an hour, and you'll need to make an Arcana check to ascertain the nature of these books.
What was the name again? The priest of what now?
Priests of Osibus. I'll put that in the chat.
Okay, thank you. That's notes. And I'd like to actually take the time to, as mentioned,
It will take an hour.
I figured
You're allowed to do. Okay, so you take the hour. While you're doing that, we'll cut over to what DJ's doing. Or, Welgir. You give a close inspection to the skeleton, and you see that it belongs to a human who triggered a poison dart trap. There's 3 darts that are stuck in the dead adventurer's armor and ribcage.
Careful. This room is booby-trapped.
Well, you get a good look at the mechanism inside the chest, and you see that the trap itself is no longer functioning.
He's gonna let that just hang out there still.
Okay.
Just
and
as a
also,
precautionary method.
there is clutched in the skeleton's left hand a letter bearing a seal.
Welgir is going to actually take the letter and read it.
All right. I am going to send you what the message says, and you can choose to read it aloud or not.
Okay. I'm currently reading it over myself.
I got you.
So.
While you're doing that, Cogs, go ahead and make an Arcana check. $20. Okay. After studying these books for an hour, you come to the conclusion that these rituals, both the fiend summoning and the necromantic rituals, are total bogus.
Hogwash! Folly! I dare say I have been completely bamboozled. These books mean nothing. No ancient text, no proper summoning rituals. May have been a borderline self-taught wizard, but even I recognize when a ritual spell doesn't have a catalyst for summoning. Hogwash!
And he just kind of leaves the room in a huff,
Okay.
choosing to look at the other books in the actual study rather than in the secret room.
Yeah.
What was that all about?
Hogwash! I dare say hogwash!
With that, Welgir is going to actually come out. I found something.
Ah,
It is a letter.
Hold on. Before you continue on, there are items inside the chest. But you go ahead and continue.
I found a letter on a corpse in the room. It reads, "My most pathetic servant, I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However many souls you have bled on your hidden altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the one who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms withering in my earth. You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent. You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son. Cursed by darkness? Of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are, your dreaded lord and master, Strahd von Zarovich."
huh.
I
Interesting.
called it.
Tis rather interesting. There is also a chest in the room that I am going to go have a look at. And with that, he turns around and proceeds to go back to the room and check the chest.
Okay. The chest contains 3 blank books with black leather covers, 3 spell scrolls, 2 deeds, and a signed will.
Ooh. You said the books were blank, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to leave those, but I'm going to take everything else. I'm going to give Cogliostro the scrolls.
All right, Cogliostro. You get the scrolls, and you see that there are scrolls for bless, protection from poison, and spiritual weapon.
These are good.
They were in the chest. And I'm going to have a look at the will.
Okay. The first will, or no, not the first will. It's the will is signed by Gustav and Elizabeth Durst, and bequeaths the house, the windmill, and all other family property to Rosa Valda and Thorndolt Durst in the event of their parents' death.
I wonder if those are the children we met outside.
Willie, so out of character, would this be a good time to wrap up for today?
If we must.
It is 8:58, and he did say he had to leave by 9.
That's true.
The thought plot thickens in the end of Act 1.
Well,
Did I hear
No,
leather
not even Act 1. Prologue.
yeah.
Act one
What'd you
of the
what'd you say,
prologue.
Kyle?
Did I hear leather armor a minute ago?
No, there's no leather armor.
It was
There are.
damaged on a corpse.
Well, I think. Well, yeah, maybe there's that, but there's also 3 blank books with black leather covers.
No, I thought I heard something about leather armor on the skeleton or some shit.
Oh yeah, the skeleton is wearing leather armor.
Is it any good?
Not really, to be honest.
Garbage.
Yeah, it's just your standard set of leather armor. Okay, so yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and call it a night there, just because Damien has things he's got to do. Typically, we'll run longer than this, like an hour or 2 longer, depending. We are going to be doing this every other Monday, so we'll be back not next Monday, but the Monday after, from 6 p.m. ish, between somewhere between 6 and 7 p.m. to about 10 or 11 p.m. every other Monday.
This is
So
also all in Central Standard Time.
yeah, Central Standard Time. We're in Oklahoma, as it were. So we will be back in 2 weeks, and I hope everyone enjoyed the show. I hope you.
29th.
Oh yeah, I guess it is going to be this 29th. So, if you're interested to see where the story goes, if you're interested to see what these characters do, as the dark influences come in and try to instill their mind with evil, come back in 2 weeks.
Okay.
All right.
Until then, thank you for joining us, and you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye.
Yeah, and thanks for watching, Raven.